Now, why do we have the order of operations? Well, they're just rules so that we all do the same thing. If you think about driving on the road, cars have traffic lights and different rules with the lines, and that's how they know whose turn it is to go. So imagine if we didn't have those. Now, in this situation, there's a red light, but when that light turns green, this car knows it's time to go. So it makes travel easier. Well, it's pretty similar to that with maths. If we had no rules, look what might happen. We've got a problem, and let's say we solve it from left to right. 5 plus 4 is 9, and then we multiply that by 3, and we get 27. But what if we had a rule that says we always do multiplication first? Because we might actually want 4 groups of 3 to be added to 5. In that case, 4 groups of 3 would be 12, and then when we add that to 5, we'd get 17. But the first time we got 27. So you see, we do need a rule. Now, the order of operations says any multiplication or division is solved first. In any order, it doesn't matter, but we go from left to right. So we find the multiplication, which is there, and that's what we solve first. So 4 times 3 is 12, and then addition and subtraction. Let's work it out. Multiplication and division first, so 4 times 3 equals 12, and then we need to perform the addition. 5 plus 12 is 17. And that was one of the answers we got, and that's the correct answer. Now, we've also got grouping symbols, and they do exactly what it says. They group things together. Remember that problem we had? What if we didn't want 4 groups of 3 to be added to 5? What if we actually wanted to add 5 and 4 first and then multiply it by 3? Well, we'll use grouping symbols or brackets, and that means they're the boss. It's actually a little bit like rock, paper, scissors. Well, brackets trump everything here. If you've got brackets, you start with them. And this way, the 5 plus 4 will get solved first. But if the brackets weren't there, they wouldn't. So, in this case, we start with any brackets. So, if we've got brackets, we go to those. And then inside of the brackets, we follow our rule. Multiplication or division first, and we don't have any inside the brackets, then addition and subtraction. Now, we can just solve the addition inside the brackets, and we get 9 multiplied by 3, which is 27. So you see, when we get 27, it's because the brackets are there. Now let's try some more. In this case, we've actually got a multiplication, some addition, and some subtraction. But we don't have brackets. So when we go through our rules, we first check no brackets. We can look for multiplication or division. And we've actually got one. So 3 times 4 will get solved first, and that's equal to 12. Because now we've done all of our multiplication and division, we're left to do our addition and subtraction. And we go from left to right. So if we go from left to right, 12 plus 9, well, 12 and 10 is 22. So take away 1 and we get 21. And then we're actually subtracting 5 and adding 5. Well, they cancel each other out. But if you're not sure, you could subtract 5 and then add 5. So we actually get 21. Now here's another one. Now remember, brackets are first and we don't have any. So we can actually get rid of that because we don't need to worry about brackets. Then we're going to look for any multiplication or division. And we've actually got a division. So that part gets solved first. 8 divided by 2 equals 4. So that part gets solved first. Now you could write that 4 above the 8 divided by 2 if that helped you. But I'm just writing it on the next line now. Now we have to go back and do all of the addition and subtraction. So we can put those back on the line and we can work from left to right for addition and subtraction. So if we start from the left, 8 minus 4 equals 4. Then we're going to add 4 and then we're going to add 5. 4 and 4 is 8 and 5 is 13.